All right, James. It was the slap heard around the world. The Rock slapped the crap out of Cody Rhodes. What do we think about that?
First of all, he should not hit the Rock. First of all, he should not hit Cody.
What do you think about that? Was it uncalled for?
Yes, it's uncalled for, but it's about family. Whoa, every time about family is personal. How does that understands to you?
Cody, The Rock, and Roman have been talking about Dusty Rhodes, well, especially Roman, for a long time now. And Cody said one thing about their grandpop, and then The Rock was like, "Nope, I'm gonna bitch slap you."
Like, what did he do to you? Like nothing?
He did nothing,
Like,
absolutely nothing.
but I heard Triple H might get a new faction. I heard
You think Triple H is gonna come back?
he is. Well, we're gonna find out more about this Friday. See what he had to say.
Yep. What do you think? Do you see? Did you see Seth Rollins coming to the aid and helping Cody Rhodes?
Yeah. Well, I saw a teaser of WWE posted on their YouTube channel. They might put night one Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth in a tag team match at WrestleMania.
And then part two would be Roman versus Cody.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do that
Why?
because I think it would be great, but God forbid Cody or Roman gets hurt, it ruins everything.
That's true.
They rather them get obviously they don't want anybody getting hurt, but they rather them get hurt during the World Heavyweight Championship match because then you could just end it right then and there. If Cody got hurt during the tag team match or if Roman got hurt versus the tag team match, then everything's canceled. WrestleMania is ruined.
Yeah, that's true.
So you think, uh, I don't know. What do you think? Because obviously we know Cody is picking to verse Roman. What happened?
Well,
I want to know what you think happens with The Rock now.
so I think I heard The Rock might change his character to Hollywood Rock.
To what?
Hollywood Rock.
So what do you think he's gonna do going forward? What do you think happens now?
I'm asking you.
I don't know because everybody kept saying Rock versus Roman, Rock versus Roman. But now The Rock came back and I think the original plan was Rock versus Roman and then everybody was pissed off. All the WWE fans hashtag we want Cody. So then they had to change their mind. So now what happens? I don't know what happens with The Rock. I'm just honestly
Yeah,
I'm very confused.
yeah, I'm confused because Triple H last Friday he said he don't care where you sit. I don't care where you're headed. You don't care what you're doing. Guess what he said? He smiled. We'll go to WrestleMania.
I think Cody's going to be the head of the table after WrestleMania.
Well, no, because we'll see what happens.
We will most definitely see what
But I
happens.
will find out tomorrow night.
Yes, we will find out tomorrow night.
Yeah, is Cody? No, is Woman in Rock is coming tomorrow night. They
Coming,
advertised.
they're coming to SmackDown.
Yeah,
I think. Do you think Cody's going to show up
I think he will with Triple H.
or Triple H? I saw an interesting. Speaking of the bloodline, I saw an interesting stat the other day that since beating John Cena, I think a year or two ago, Solo Sikoa has not won a match at all. I think he's like 0-25.
Yeah, that's true. But I got a question for you. If woman screwed no if woman was screwed if woman screws her Sikoa up at Mania because the Rock is the older is so Sikoa screw woman over because the Rock's the older.
You think the Rock's gonna want Solo to screw him over, or you think they're both gonna screw him over?
They're both screw him over.
You think they're both gonna screw him over? So you think they'll
Hmm.
both be on Team Cody, or you think they'll both just go their separate ways?
Separate ways.
Okay. So what would that how would that lead for Solo? What would he do? Would he just go away for a little bit and come back later, or would he like turn into a baby face, or how would that work? What is your opinion?
I think he might turn babyface, might join Jey Uso.
Join Jey Uso. Okay. Don't you th isn't
Cause,
Jay
cause, cause, cause why not? Cause you know Jimmy and Jay have coming up WrestleMania, but now Jay's facing Gunther next week on Monday.
yeah, Gunther.
Gunther, yeah,
Gunther. So
yeah.
speaking of SmackDown, what the hell is happening with Dakota Kai and Bailey?
That's a good question for me. That's a good question for me and you. What do you think?
Dakota Kai came out of nowhere. Damage Control is still trying to mess with Bailey. They're trying to get not let her be in the zone when it comes to WrestleMania. I think I'm just a little skeptical with Dakota Kai. Why does she like? I want to know why she wants to help Bailey.
No, it's not that because she said, "Oh man, I didn't know what was going on with damage control." Well, first of all, you have been showing while people's teasing you for WrestleMania, and that could be mean.
Do you think you obviously do you think it's just a play, or do you think she's going to be on Team Bailey for quite some time?
I think it's been Team February, and I heard Tracy Jane tweet out already past week. I will help you. I will help you get some more girls. I heard.
Okay. So how do you think Dakota Kai and the damage control is gonna go? Do you think Dakota Kai was in damage control, right?
She was.
So how do you think damage control is gonna continue to react to her helping Bailey?
I think Curry and Oscar was school EO's guy to join Battery. I think I don't know that. See how that goes.
You think they're gonna want you think they're all gonna want to screw over Dakota or Io and join Bailey?
Cause why not?
Okay. Honestly, I think it's just a play, and I think eventually Dakota is going to turn on Bailey and then go back to damage control. I think there's no way she continues to help Bailey.
But good for you. Who else helped Bailey?
Who else is going to help Bailey?
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think anybody's going to help Bailey. I think it's going to continue to be Io, Asuka, and then who else is in it? Io, Asuka, and there's one more. Who's the other person?
Dakota.
No, who else is in damage control? There's three of them. It's Io, Asuka, and who else?
Kyrie.
And Kyrie. And then I think it's gonna be
Same.
yeah, and then it's gonna be Dakota and Bailey. I don't think anybody else is gonna come. Why? Who else? Who else do you think could come and help?
I don't know. Probably some NXT girls.
NXT. Okay. I th
Because uh, JC Jane tweeted out this week. She said, I quote, I will help you.
okay. I just think I don't think it's gonna happen right now. I think it's I don't know. I think it's too close, not too close to the chamber, but I just I feel like it's just gonna be them five. It's gonna be Io, Asuka, and you said what's her name? Zoe Starks?
No, JC Jane.
Jesse, yeah, her. I think it's gonna be them three, and then it's gonna be Dakota and Bailey. I don't think anybody's gonna come unless it's someone that's not there for the long haul. Because unless they do like a 3-on-3 tag team match, not out of it, not at WrestleMania, but on SmackDown somehow. But I don't see anybody coming in. I feel like Damage Control is already too many members, especially with the who knows. Like I said, who knows what's gonna happen with Dakota? But personally,
Yeah.
I think Dakota's gonna she's gonna help Bailey, but then eventually she's gonna turn on Bailey and go back to damage control.
Yeah.
So let's move on with Gunther and Jay. Do you think they haven't announced Jay versus
Ye-
Gunther at yet?
ye-
Have
ye-
they?
Yes, they did.
Is that at the Chamber
No,
at
it's
Mania
no, not Mania. Next Monday Night Raw.
Monday on Raw? Okay, and who do you think's gonna win?
I think Gunther.
Gunther, yeah. Personally, I don't think Gunther loses the title until if he does lose it, it's not going to be till Mania. There's
Yeah,
no there's no way Gunther loses his title against Jey Uso at Raw.
yeah.
You
Yeet.
so do you think you, you how do you think Jimmy Uso is going to have any effect on this? Because I know everybody wants Jimmy versus Jay. So do you think Jey Uso shows up and screws? Yeah, I think personally, I think Jimmy's gonna show up out of nowhere and try to screw over
Well,
Jay.
I think they will.
Do you think Jay's gonna show up and try to screw him or Jimmy?
I think so.
Or no,
Jimmy was.
you think yeah, I'm sorry, you think Jimmy's gonna screw over Jay?
Yeah,
Okay. I just feel like they want it to happen. Everybody wants it to happen so bad. They want Jimmy versus Jay. So I feel like
hmm
the only way they could set that up is if Jimmy comes out and screws over Jay. But who knows? Recently, we've been seeing some people on Raw show up to SmackDown and some people from SmackDown show up to Raw. So I feel like that would be a good storyline tell. Have Jay versus Gunther and have Jimmy screw Jay. And then now Jimmy has a reason and Jay has a reason to want to fight each other.
but guess what? I got one thing. Samoan street fight.
At Mania,
Yeah,
I could see that. I could
same
definitely
here.
I could definitely see that. So men's the men's qualifying matches so far. We've had Drew McIntyre has won. Randy Orton has won. Who else won so far?
Other night,
LA Knight won. I think there's one more, right?
Bobby Lashley,
Bobby Lashley. Okay. And then
and
how
I think it's two more this Friday.
two more tomorrow on this Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know those matches? Have they announced them?
Yes, they did.
Who?
It is uh Logan Paul versus The Miz, Dominic versus I don't know who.
Sami Zayn? No, Sami Zayn. Sorry, Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton, right?
Yeah, that's this Monday.
Mhm. So as of right now, who do you think has the best chance to win Elimination Chamber?
I think, man, I don't know, man. Is I don't know who's in there because I don't know. It depends what they do. But tomorrow is kind of early for everybody to watch it.
I I still think it's going to be Drew
What Drew?
because everything he's been saying, telling Cody, please do not choose Seth. Please do not choose Seth. Just ever since Drew, over the last month or two, it's just the character that Drew has turned into being even more of a heel. I think we're just setting up for Drew versus Seth, and I think Drew's going to take the title at Mania.
Yeah,
Just the work that Drew has done, the storyline that they're putting him on, the story that they have him telling. I just feel like it's too obvious to not have Drew versus Seth, especially with everything that's happening.
and at the chamber, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins advertised for the Grayson Waller effect
Okay.
next
I,
Saturday.
I did hear a rumor, I think a week or two ago. I don't know if I told you. I don't know if it's 100% true. I don't know if it's true at all. CM Punk was supposed to win the Rumble, but he was supposed to face Seth Rollins. But since Seth Rollins got hurt, they had to change it to Cody because it was supposed to be Seth Rollins versus Punk. Punk was supposed to win the Rumble, and face Seth at WrestleMania. But since Seth got hurt, they changed it to Cody and Cody versus Roman. Cody was gonna go in, win the chamber, and then fight at Mania, and then it was gonna be Seth versus Punk. But thank God they changed it because Seth, like I said, Seth got hurt and Punk got hurt. So if Punk was supposed to win the Rumble, Punk would have got hurt, and then it would have Punk couldn't have competed for the title. They would have had to take it away.
Yeah.
It would have been the third time ever. So thank God. Obviously, I didn't want Seth getting hurt. Obviously, I didn't want Punk getting hurt. But thank God they changed it.
Well, Dramatic, be careful what he's wearing on his t-shirt.
Oh, I don't I obviously I know what it says, but tell the people what it says in case they don't know.
It's called the main event of screwing CM Punk.
Yep. R.I.P. WrestleMania for CM Punk.
Like, and it appears, here's a big statement. I triple that for 0-0.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
Like, what is doing CM Punk is don't you have with a beef like in history before?
uh I don't know. I just feel like the way they're doing Drew McIntyre's character, I feel like they're setting up Drew versus Seth at Mania. Drew will win, and who knows what's going to happen with Damian Priest.
Well, I heard about that part. It's no cash in this year for Damian Priest.
You think he's not going to cash in first time
No,
ever?
it's no plans for that.
First time ever, no one doesn't cash in.
Nope, it's no plans for that.
Interesting.
I just
Like
found out.
who'd you hear that from? I could see it though, but who'd you hear that from?
People on media.
Okay. Speaking of media, our boy Derek Baker, he called me the other day. Guess who he thinks is gonna fight Seth Rollins at
Who?
WrestleMania? He
Who?
thinks Dominic is gonna win Elimination Chamber, and he thinks Dominic is gonna fight Seth Rollins at WrestleMania.
There's no way. There's no way.
There's no way. Do you think you don't think Dominic has a chance at all?
No, because Dom is kind of it's not that like the Judgment Day is not doing good so far.
Yeah, so especially if you think Damian Priest is going to continue to be the tag team champion and the Money in the Bank is just going to go to waste?
Yeah.
If that does happen, that's not good. That just ruins everything the Money in the Bank has lived up to in past years, from what it started with Chris Jericho, how he started it, Edge winning it all those many. I think he's won it one or two times. CM Punk winning it twice. It's just if Damian Priest doesn't win or doesn't cash in at all, it just ruins everything that the Money in the Bank has done for the years.
Yeah.
All right, what else you want to talk about WWE? We talked about Bayley, we talked about The Rock, we talked about Gunther. What else?
How about the women's chamber?
Oh, the women's we yes. So obviously we have Bayley versus this guy. We already went over that. So who's qualified for the women so far?
So search your phone real quick.
Obviously we know our girl,
Yep.
the man, Becky
Becky
Lynch.
Lynch. Uh,
Did Liv Morgan qualify or she hasn't fought yet?
she's qualified.
She's qualified. Yeah, she qualified. Nia
Yes.
Jax, did Nia Jax qualify or is she just fighting Rhea?
Found Rhea.
She's fighting Rhea. I don't know what they're doing. I hope Nia Jax cannot wrestle at all, and I really hope she doesn't hurt Rhea.
And Bianca Belair is in there too.
Bianca, yes, I love her. What is she? EST? Her nickname's the EST.
Is BST.
BS. What does that stand for?
No.
I love Bianca.
And and for tomorrow night for SmackDown, it is a qualifying matches. It is Naomi will take on I'll Be Fired, and Serena Vega will take on Tiffany Stratton.
Okay, I think Naomi is going to qualify. What happened? Wait, I have a question. What happened to Jade? Where's she at?
Don't know.
Is she still a free agent?
She's still a free agent.
All right. We only have a couple minutes left. I want to end with this. We don't really talk AEW much. I was up for the hype. I thought this guy was going to or not return, kind of a return. He was going to show up at Royal Rumble. He didn't. I haven't seen him at AEW. At AEW, where the hell is MJF, James?
No, because I see messages for NXT.
You think he's going to show up at NXT?
Yeah, because it's I mean it's Japanese or NXT. Because I see a lot of creepy messages.
You think he could? You think MJF could go to New Japan?
None of Japan it because it has to be NXT because he's doing the the little pedo stuff for NXT.
Yeah, I'm just confused because when was the last time we saw MJF on TV? It's been 2 or 3 months, right?
World's End
And when was that?
2023.
Yeah, but do you know what month of that was? That November or December?
I think it is.
It was December, right? I'm pretty sure.
I think it is. Let me double check.
Yeah, I'm just confused because everybody was living up for the hype, saying MJF is not.
Yeah, yeah.
not
It is December 30th.
yeah, so it's been almost 2 months since we've seen MJF on wrestling. So I was up for the hype on having MJF to the Rumble. You were hype. A lot of people on TikTok did not want MJF to come to WWE, but where the hell is he? Did he actually not sign his contract with AEW?
No, he's not. Okay, he quit. He's going like what Cody Rhodes said. He will sign the WWE dotted line.
Do you think?
Okay, okay. Guess what? Guess what? He loves Nick Khan. He loves Triple H.
Oh, I have a prediction. You want to hear my prediction?
Yeah, tell me.
You know how 2 years ago, Seth Rollins wanted a match and he had no one to fight, and then all you see is the lights shut out, and then you hear Cody Rhodes' theme song.
Yeah.
I feel like someone's not gonna have a match at WrestleMania and they're gonna demand a match. I want a match. I want to fight at WrestleMania. They're gonna demand Triple H. They're gonna demand a match. They're gonna open up. They're gonna have an open challenge, and then MJF is gonna return to WWE at WrestleMania 40. I don't know who he's gonna fight, but someone's not gonna have a match, and MJF will return to WWE at WrestleMania 40. Heard it here first.
I like
What
I I, I like the idea.
you like that idea?
Mm-hmm.
All right, James. I think it's about time we end it.
Yep. Well, please follow J Sports with Jared and me. You guys, who I am, famous guy on TikTok, everywhere. Follow me, James Rose, and stuff.
Yes, we do we're on YouTube. Well, I'm on YouTube, Fantasy Football Life. That's where you see this podcast. Obviously, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. James Droz. Follow him on TikTok. Follow him on Instagram. He has like 10 different TikTok accounts. You can see him dancing. You can see him listening to country music. He obviously has his WWE accounts. He obviously has his main football account. And then you can follow us on TikTok, J and
And
J
yeah,
J and J
and,
Sports.
and follow me, James Rose 49.
Yep. And I have my account too, Fantasy Football Life. So James, as we close this podcast, episode 3, we need another J and J Sports. What happened?
JJ's Sport. What happened?